Alright, that's like probably fine. If it's not, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just, yeah. Hello. How's it going? Today we have another match. It is week 3 versus Jordan and their team, the Miami Palafins. I'm pretty excited for this match. Just in general, I feel like I prepped pretty well for it. I think the best way to describe it is my game plan isn't as good as it has been, but I think my team building is really solid this week. So if that's not true at all, then whatever. I guess it won't work out, but I think it'll work. I think I have some good choices here and there. They have a lot of big threats in their team. Like their core of strong mons is really strong, and they just have like a whole set of mons that like kind of balance it out. They have like a core like 4 or 5 mons, and then a fill mon that kind of just does whatever they need to do. And trying to predict what that last mon is really difficult. I have a guess, but I really couldn't make a direct call, really. Kind of just had to assume based on what I kind of thought was going to happen. I'm not sure if I'm correct still, but yeah, that main core of Iron Hands, Heatran, Cresselia, Primarina, and what was it? Salamence. They're all pretty threatening. Salamence probably the least threatening, but it's not really because it's not a threat. It's just I have a good matchup into it. And it's kind of only with this specific team comp. Actually, any other team, it's not really that good. There's definitely some stuff this team loses to. It is not a foolproof plan at all. It should at least be interesting, is what I'll say. I've got some fun strats here and there. But honestly, I'm down. I'm just ready. I'm honestly just ready to do this. This is the first week I'm bringing Colossal. I'm not really sure it'll really do that well. It really depends on the matchup. Specifically game 2, I'm most likely not bringing it game 1. I mean, I could, but it's too much setup, really. The having to play around, just getting it set up is too difficult right now. I could do like a, well, that's fine actually. I could do like an Urshifu Chien-Pao lead into a Colossal switch. Because if they try to target the Urshifu, because it's probably the bigger threat overall against their team, they have to deal with Colossal getting boosted up, which is a completely different threat on the different side of the spectrum. Urshifu is a strong physical attacker, Colossal is obviously a strong enough special attacker. The biggest issue with that is I have to switch in with Colossal, which means I'm going to take an absolute crap ton from Urshifu. The biggest thing with Colossal is I kind of have to Terra to make it work out well. Technically I can run it without Terra, but I take like a good like 60%. It's like a lot, if I'm remembering correctly. I might just honestly check right now because I had the calc earlier. Rapid, the set I'm running this week. No, it's last week's set. Okay, I'm gonna look at it real quick. In the rain, I do over half once Terra'd, but out of the rain, no Terra. Yeah, because I wouldn't be in rain for that interaction. Like, that's not what the intention is. Okay, where do we get into this soon, I think? Okay. Saw them streaming, so I assume they're going to be ready soon. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Out of the rain and out of Terra, Aqua Jet deals 56 to 68%. An absolutely monstrous amount. So it's not really that safe to switch it in. Even just activating it in general is pretty difficult, but once I've Terra'd, it only does 28 to 34, which is not great, but it's honestly fine. Actually, don't know if they're switching yet, I just assumed. Because I saw they added for the stream. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty prepared. Probably the most like questionable team building choice on my team is bringing Sableye this week. It's not that it has like a bad matchup, but it just doesn't have as much to do as something maybe else could do. I wasn't really sure what else it could be though. There's like some options, like Scissor does okay. Dryford could be fun to stop Trick Room maybe if I really needed to, but I don't really need to be honest. Not that it's not threatening, it's just the goal is kind of just to have our child on set on the field and let it hit stuff. I guess that's something I have to worry about game 2, but I can honestly feel like it's not that effective at it, but it can avert at least, it has fake out at least, like yeah. Honestly, if it comes down to it, I'm thinking about it. I might have to make some Terra callouts. Ones like Heatran, ones like Cresselia. They do a lot better once they have Terra available, and they have to make it play with it. It's usually in their favor, because even if you get the read, it might not even kill. And if you don't get the read, it's going to do 0. Like, for example, Chimpao can either go, I have Ice Spinner or Throat Chop. Do I go for Ice Spinner? Do I go for Throat Chop? Are they going to be Terra Fairy? Are they not going to Terra Fairy? Annoying read to make, I'll be honest. Really annoying to play around. But I kind of think I might have to make a couple of those calls here or there. And if I don't, it'll like set up Trick Room, it'll click Icy Wind, it'll maybe even T-Wave Chen or something. I don't know, I'm just thinking odd. Could just run Moonblast even and just knock it down to near Sash probably. But honestly, yeah. We were just about to get into this here. Once again, good luck, have fun to Jordan. And yeah, let's see how it goes. My game 1 lead is pretty clear. I don't know exactly what I'm going to bring in the back. But yeah, let's just wait to see the team first. I'm not going to make any real calls here. Because I have a general idea of what they're going to bring, but I'm not exactly sure. This is the right team, right? Yep. Okay, hopefully it is mostly what I think it is. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was something else, because their team's pretty threatening. So if they didn't bring some of those core mons, I wouldn't be too sad. Like, if they didn't bring Crest, I would be over the moon. That'd be great. I am going to plug it in right now, though, because I'm pretty sure they're going to bring Crest. I'll honestly be pretty surprised if they don't. Yeah, Crest, Iron Hands, Heatran most likely are coming. I can see the Prim not coming. It doesn't... It's not a bad matchup per se, but it doesn't like make that much progress towards some of my mons here. Okay, it's pretty much it is, yeah. The only thing I don't have is the Salamence, which I kind of saw coming, I'm not gonna lie. The Electivire is an interesting play. It doesn't really do much. It absorbs electro shots. Is kind of all it does. Sadly, the Zoroark is here. I am really excited to play around that. And the Primarina. Okay, I'm just gonna make some assumptions right now. Chaldon, Pachirisu is probably still the best play, and then Chandelure on the back is what my original plan was. I believe. It's not foolproof, I don't think, but... It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Real quick, I gotta double check on Motor Drive works. Is it like... I don't think it's like... No. Yeah, it's like Volt Absorb, it's not like... what's it called? Lightning Rod. Which is like... kind of a scam, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. Right now, I don't mind that it's a scam. For the Electivire, it really got gypped when that was a thing. Right, let's see what they're leading with here. Electivire, okay, that's not what I expected, but I actually don't think I mind that much. Yeah, that's fine. Electivire does outspeed, but I don't really know what it does against Pouchy. Earthquake comes out most likely, but I don't think it kills at all, so it's like, who cares, right? I think we just... Do we just play it safe, or do we go for the... Maybe just go for the body press off rip. So I'm not too scared of the Prim. They could do something bad, but I don't think it will, immediately at least. Worst case scenario, they click Earthquake with Electivire, and it like kills me because they're Terra Ground or something. That's the worst case scenario. If they are, fair enough. Ooh. God. Uh-oh. It's Prim, okay. Ooh. That is scary though, I'm not gonna lie. If they are, like, Choice Specs offensive, I might do a crap then. Ooh, that's not good. I didn't even consider that was an option, okay. We're playing Slacker, I think I'm still gonna die from this, I'll be honest. We eat the slack, that's cool. This strat's fun, but it doesn't work against this thing. Okay, are they just gonna kill him straight up? I mean, I got a crit, that's crazy. Oh, it's E-helmet, you're kidding me. I probably just killed everybody, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even be surprised. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm honestly gonna assume it's Specs until proven otherwise. Yeah, Dazzling, Gleam, I'm gonna assume it's Hyper Voice probably. I'm playing Moonblast in the back, and Ice Beam. Something like that at least. Okay, not a great start. I'm not gonna lie, not my best start. Yeah, my only real checks for this thing were, or Prim specifically, were... It's kind of just, what's it called? Archaludon, so that's probably it. I mean, I'm gonna try to not lose to it, but I think it's just it right there. Do we just farm kills? I feel like we just farm kills here. I guess they're not... Does that matter though? They're already locked into that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. This turn actually isn't that bad, funnily enough. That's fine, that was expected. I didn't expect to get the double off here. I'll get the Throat Chop. Shit, take it out. Yep, okay, that's fine. Probably shouldn't have revealed Throat Chop in retrospect. That's really annoying, obviously. Yeah, that Rocky Helmet's killing me, man. I think I just lose right here, unless this kills, which I'm not so sure it will. Especially if it's like max HP. That does nothing, oh my god. It does 0! You probably calc for that, to be fair. It's not a very offensive Urshifu either. So even with the sort of ruin, it doesn't really do much, and this is probably game right there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's it, okay. Run it back. Oh, that was nasty, dude. Two-turn game, okay. Fair enough, I mean, yeah. I got cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I think I could run it back, and... Not exactly run it back, you get what I'm saying. Crap, I'm not sure if I want to go for that. I mean, I think we can lead Patchy again, to be honest. I think we can pretty safely do that. We can't Terror with Urshifu, obviously, that sucks. We can play a Dragon. This is the only thing I was like, okay, I'm just gonna accept that I'm gonna get hit by fairy moves and there's nothing I can do about it. And that was a mistake. It does cover a lot of other stuff, but it doesn't really make a difference against that matchup specifically. Yeah, going in, I kind of knew I had a Prim weakness, but it was kind of just like, yeah, I've got Pachirisu, I've got Archaludon. Hopefully I can make do with that. I could not make do with that. There's nothing I could do about that. That's awful. Okay. What do we change up here? I think we just do Pachirisu. Wish I had an offensive mon that wasn't like reliant on getting a read. Urshifu does kill after Super Fang against this thing, but I just realized I'm actually not faster, so it doesn't actually matter. So I think we might just have to rely on our Archaludon. No, but I don't have Rain Up. Crap. Okay. Well, we're just gonna see what happens. I think. We're just gonna see how it goes. I think it's the play here. Really, all I can worry about. Oh my god. We bring Chen in the back, and I think Sailor as well. That's the play. Archaludon's okay, but it doesn't really do much against this thing. The Electivire is annoying. Honestly, it really is, yeah. Okay, this is the turn here. I'll be completely honest. Just keep it straight up. Kinda forgot Electivire had to follow me. I knew Electivire's got it, but I don't think of Electivire as a Sportmon, and it totally is. It just is a Sportmon, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, let's see what happens here. I do have an opportunity to bring it back, but it'll be pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. There's a non-zero chance I would go down here. I mean, I'm gonna try not to have that happen, but we'll see, pretty much. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. So this turn they actually have to pick a side. Are they gonna kill Urshifu or are they gonna kill Colossal? And depending on that answer, it changes the entire game. The big difference being is that I actually can't activate my boosts because this thing is a bastard. I'm going to bet that they're going to assume I'm better than I am. I'm gonna go in a gym out here. This is probably a misplay, but I'm gonna do this. I just could click a water move and I die instantly and that's it, but okay. I've kind of accepted it at this point, it's alright. I could assume like Absorb Bulb or something, that would be a good assumption. Quick Ball, they don't Terra, that's good, theoretically. Theoretically. Because I think the Prim probably had speeds and... Oh, okay, nice. That was a much better turn. It wasn't good. Obviously, I don't want to get knocked down to Sash, and I can't hit this thing either. Because it's freaking doing that, but obviously we don't kill because, you know. Okay, I basically have to bet that they're specs now. Yeah, I think that's it. I just have to assume they're specs, because otherwise I can't do anything. Pretty sure Urshifu just dies on the retaliation, so I think we just click Protect here and don't think about it too much. I don't think Electrovire can kill off of a single hit here. Pretty sure Prim is locked in. Could be wrong about that, but... Enemies probably aren't protecting themselves. Okay, if they're not locked in, it's over, I think. But I really do think they're locked in. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness they're locked in. Oh my god, that was stressful. I thought it was so over. I was fearing the worst here, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We still have to deal with the Prim. We're not out of the woods. We've taken down there first? Come on. Jesus Christ, okay. Pretty cursed. Pretty cursed start, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not great. Let's just be real, not great. That pretty much confirms its specs. Iron Hands comes out, that's awful. We can waste Terra here, but that doesn't really provide me that much progress. And I do lose out on... a lot there, I'm not gonna lie if I do switch. Oh man. We Terra Fire Blast, this could do a lot, I'm not gonna lie. We have to hit it though. This is killing me, man. It really is a rough interaction. I think if I set Rain up, I'll kill Colossal on the run back if I try to set it up. So I kind of can't, but I kind of also need the momentum, so I'm going to go into Sableye here, and I'm going to let this thing just die. By that, I mean I'm going to go for a double protect, and we're going to see what happens. Yeah. Got another turn here. If they... I mean, they probably just click Fake Out to be fair, but... We're just better, we outplay, we're just better. Probably get Moblast and die, I don't think about it. Oh, okay, huh. What is the Iron Hands going for? I don't know. It's interesting. That actually is really interesting, huh? Just Brick, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good turn then. That's a really good turn. We now know... I'm gonna click and Wisp. Hell yeah, I don't care. I kinda want Chen to go down this turn, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't like want it to go down, obviously, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Like, I just don't care about his health that much. Go for Wisp, it hits, that's really nice. I'm assuming it's probably just AV, like full defensive. It's probably not going to do much with Ice Spinner, but it's fine. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to go down this turn. There's a non-zero chance that we get double wiped here. Yeah, they Moonblast Sableye probably just dies. Yeah, okay. Okay. Really weird set of events, I'm not gonna lie. Very weird turns here. Thunder Punch comes out, we go down, yep. We got the chip. I got the chip I wanted, I'm not gonna lie. This is not unwinnable. We're not out of it yet. Iron Hands can't do that much damage. Prim is still a giant threat. Prim is a huge threat still, yeah. I'm not capping here. It's pretty rough. It seemed pretty bulky, but I think it might be a more... how do I put it? More physically bulky? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was like... super physically bulky. Real quick, let's see the Urshifu Rapid Calc with mine. Surging did very little, even though it was... you know what I'm saying, but... we're gonna Terra Fire here, and we're gonna Earth Power. Maybe not even Earth Power, we're just gonna Power Gem the Prim. Because this thing is a huge threat, we need to take it out as soon as possible. We're gonna Terra, that means they didn't Terra most likely. I guess we'll see, but... I kinda just have to let Colossal win, like I kinda have to hope he can do that. I just have to hope he's my goat, and I'm not so sure he is, I'm gonna be honest. That does so much. That's a ton of damage. We get boosted. I don't think this is gonna do much, I'll be honest. Does 2 KO, it looks like, on a not super specially bulky one. Yeah, that is about what I was expecting. Moonblast comes out, it does kill me instantly. Damn, that thing is so offensive, jeez. Well, it's probably just specs, which is all it really needs. Oh, it's close combat and break break, that's cool. So much, you're kidding me. That's killing me, actually, that's really unfortunate. How do I want to play this? How much is Prim Moonblast doing to Colossal here? Assuming it's specs, assuming it's offensive enough. 31 to 36, which does 60 to 71. I'm not so sure this is winnable, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna click this and we're gonna see what happens here. I guess we'll find out. I kinda had to make a crazy play there, like yeah. This is incredibly rough. I think we're just gonna lose this, I'm not gonna lie. Man, I think it's over. I died! I gotta see the calc on that. I got another Earth spread. That's so unfortunate, man. I really... Oh my god, I've said this like every season. I exclusively build Fairy Weak teams. I don't know what it is. Something about mons that I like and mons that I draft are just so weak to fairy type moves that I just fold constantly to them. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really annoying. And it's my fault, and I know it's my fault. And I literally took steps that were in the opposite direction of not being weak to fairy anymore. Yeah, my original plan had Terra Steel Rescue Rapid and Terra Steel Chien-Pao. I doubled back on both of those because I wanted to do other stuff with it. And that was not the play. I don't even think it was necessarily Prim. Oh, it was for Prim, but they didn't even need to use Heat Trim. I didn't have to worry about that. I never even got that far. That was rough, dude, seriously. But yeah, I mean, it happens. Do I have a better game plan? I think is really the best way to put it. It really is just like a simple overlooking thing. I don't know what it is, something about fairy moves. I just constantly overlook and like ignore. I don't know, I gotta just be more aware of it in the future, I guess. I mean, yeah. I really wish I could provide more insight on that. I think I played that second game nearly as well as I physically could have. I don't know what else I could have really done there, yeah. Because I didn't Terra with, what's it called? With, Prim. They didn't have to, because I didn't bring Arch at all. Arch Eldon at all. So I couldn't go for Electric Shot even if I wanted to. And I didn't have Rain Dance, so I did a settable Rain Dance to be fair, but it just wasn't convenient ever. Because that thing just provided so much offensive pressure, and I just kind of didn't really realize for some reason. That was weird, I don't know, yeah. It was my fault though, I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, I'm mostly just annoyed at myself. Like, why didn't I see that? Like, what am I doing? I feel like I prepped for everything else except for that, I guess. Like, I kind of sort of made the conscious decision, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a little fairy weak this week, but I didn't think it would just, I didn't think I was that fairy weak, you know. I wasn't like, oh, I lose instantly. Arch got one shot. This thing isn't fully fit, especially bulky. I'm not AV or anything, but moderately bulky. I feel like it just, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it might be, really. GG's to Jordan. Obviously, they played that well. They obviously outdid me in the team building section. And that kind of decided the match from the start. But yeah, fair enough. Have a nice day, everybody.